Welcome back, Super Geniuses. This is Mark, and this video lecture is going to be about how to find the slope. Okay, so slope, I got a little form up here. Slope was usually represented by M in your book, so that's the slope. And it's rise over run, which is change in Y over change in X. So you're going to see some examples of where they give you 2 points, and then you just kind of have to fill this out. Okay, so in these first two examples, they just kind of give us the problems and we have to just simplify. Okay, so for this first one, to simplify this, so what is 6 minus 2? So 6 minus 2, that's just 4. And then what is 5 minus 3? That's 2. Okay. And then 4 over 2 is what? 2. Okay. So here, your slope would be 2. And then how about the next one? You got 4 minus negative 1. Well, what happens when you have those double negatives? So 4 minus negative 1, that turns into 4 plus 1. Because remember, add a line, change a sign. And then negative 3 minus negative 5, so that's negative 3 plus 5. Okay? And so simplify that. So it's 4 plus 1. 4 plus 1 is 5. And then what is negative 3 plus 5? So negative 3 plus 5 is what? A 2. And so the slope for that one would be 5 halves. Okay, so let's try one where they don't give us it already set up. So let's say, for example, they just give us 2 points. How about the point negative 2, negative 3, and then negative 5, comma 1. So let's say they just give you these 2 points here. Okay, so you're given 2 points, right? And they tell you to find the slope. So what are you going to do here? Well, your slope formula is M is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay? And so what you got to do there is you got to simplify. And so how do you simplify this? Well, you can think of this as your x1, y1, and this is your x2, y2. Okay? And from there, you're just going to plug in. Okay? So here's my y2. So this guy here's my y2 minus here's my y1 over here's my x2. And then here is my x1. Excuse me. Here's my x2, and then here's my x1. So y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, now I'm going to simplify those. So negative 5 minus negative 3, that becomes negative 5 plus 3, because I add a line, change a sign. Same thing here. Got double negative, add a line, change a sign. So 5 plus 3, what's that? 8. Okay, and then negative 1 plus 2. So negative 1 plus 2 is 1. Alright, and then you simplify that. 8 over 1 is 8. So M is equal to 8. Alright, let's try another one. How about the numbers? Let's say if they give us 2 fractions. Okay, so here these are 2 whole numbers. Let's try 2 fractions. Let's see what happens there. Okay. So we still know that the slope, well here, let's first put up the 2 fractions. So the 2 fractions, 3/4 and 1/3, and then 5/4 and 10/3. So they give us these 2. 3/4, 1/3, and 5/4 and 10/3. Okay? And the formula for that, once again, is the same. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay? And so here's what it means by change in x. In other words, to calculate a change, you have to do what? You have to get the difference. You know, kind of like if you were losing weight, to figure out how much you've changed, you do what? Your old weight minus your new weight, and that would be how much you change. Well, that's the same thing here. So you subtract one thing from the other. So that's what this delta y means, change in x. But anyways, let's just go ahead and plug in. So here's my y2. Here's my y1. Okay. Here's my x2. Here's my x1. Okay. If you want to, you can label it. I usually do this as x1, y1, this x2, y2. Okay. And then just go ahead and do your subtraction. So 10/3 minus 1/3, what is that? 9/3. And then 5/4 minus 3/4, what is that? 2/4. Okay. So 9/3 simplifies to 3/1. 2/4 simplifies to a half. And then how do you divide fractions? It's what? You have a fraction divided by a fraction, you get what? The reciprocal of this fraction and multiply. So 3/1. What's the reciprocal of 1/2? 2/1. Okay. So 3/1 times 2/1 gives you what? 6/1 or 6. Okay. So the slope for those 2 points would be 6. Okay, so this concludes this portion of the video lecture for how to find the slope. Okay. You can find more videos online, www.supergenius99.com. Thanks for watching, and wish you the best on your tests.